What's up, you guys? Good morning. It's been a minute since I have picked up the camera to film anything. I've realized that it's really hard to have a YouTube channel when you have a full-time job that you work like 40 to 50 hours a week. So just realizing that and trying to figure out what I want to do. I want to make videos and I enjoy making videos and editing videos, and I'm just tired and don't have the energy on the weekends when I can film something to do anything. We go to church and sometimes clean, and that's about it. That's what we've been doing on the weekends. So nothing too exciting, nothing that feels like worthy of me picking up the camera. As soon as I said I was going to be consistent on this channel, I went back to work, which I'm so grateful for. It's just been crazy and busy, which, like I said, I'm thankful for. It's just there's less time to do stuff like this. I do have some stuff going on today, so I figured I would pick up the camera. I'm actually home alone this weekend, only until tonight. Kiffer left on Saturday for Chicago to go pick up a car for us, which is so exciting. My parents actually were in the market for a new car, and theirs paid off, and they asked us if we wanted it, and we said yes. So we're very grateful for that and looking forward to having a car. So Kiffer's actually driving back with a couple of our friends. They are driving straight through, so they left yesterday afternoon and they'll get back in the evening tonight. So they will be tired and ready to go to bed, I'm pretty sure. My goal for today is just to get the apartment nice and ready for them to just come home and crash. I had a really chill morning. I actually woke up at 6:30 because there was someone yelling outside, which is not abnormal. I was gonna wake up at 7 anyways to feed the dog. He has an appointment later, which I'll kind of get into later, but I had to feed him early because he has to be fasted for a certain amount of time before his appointment. So I got up, I did that, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chill, have a super chill morning, stay in bed, but stay awake. Now I'm here, having breakfast. I made some over easy eggs, and I got this cute little waffle maker yesterday. So I made waffles last night, and I had one left over, so having that for breakfast, duh. So I'm gonna finish my breakfast here quick, and then get started with my day. Okay, you guys, I am just out of the shower. My hair is literally still up in my clip. Just showered and that was it. Brushed my teeth. But, okay, so I did my little jump ropey thing. I feel like jump roping is an easy way to do a, quick workout and, really feel like you're doing something for your body. But I'm sure some of my IBS digestive issue sufferers, endo sisters, I'm sure a lot of you can agree with me on this, that high intensity workouts are not the best for us. And I know that. I have experienced issues with high intensity workouts. I did that workout. It was 6 minutes total, and my digestive system, just does not feel good. It doesn't feel as bad now. It definitely flared up some cramping and stuff for me, and I don't know if you can tell on my forehead. You probably can't really see it, but whenever I have a bad IBS flare, I get a bunch of little bumps and inflammation and redness on my forehead. I do have a little bit of that right now. I had a little bit last night. I did my jump roping last night too. I had just a little bit, and then I noticed I had more after I finished that short workout. I feel like I need to do something to move my body. I have not been working out. Like I said, with work, I'm just exhausted and tired, and I don't have the energy to work out after work, and I haven't set myself up to be in a place to get up and work out before work. Hopefully sometime soon I can get a gym membership at a place that's nearby. But anyways, it is now 11:40 and I have to go pick up a rental car. Hopefully the last rental car that we'll ever need to rent other than like if we're going out of town. So I need to go get this rental car at like 12:30. Milo's appointment isn't until 3. I wanted to get it early because you're not supposed to have pets in the rental car. So I didn't want to walk over there with Milo right before his appointment because they would say no. Trying to figure out what I can get done between that time frame of when I pick up the car and when we need to leave. I think I'll probably try and cook something. We'll see what I can get done. Okay, so I'm in the car. They just took Milo. We are at the vet. But I just wanted to give like a quick update on what's going on with him. So basically, a few months ago, we took him to the vet for like a normal routine blood work, checkup, all that kind of stuff. And some of his levels were elevated. Not like scary high, but elevated. And our vet was like, well, there's a couple things that it could be. There were like Addison's disease, a tick-borne illness, something else, and then the other thing was cancer. Based on his numbers, she didn't seem too concerned about like, oh, I think this is maybe cancer. You should probably go get it checked out right now. We ended up testing for some of the other things. They all came back negative, which is great. And then she was like, well, let's just follow up on blood work in like a month and we'll go from there. So a month later, we did more blood work and the numbers had come down, but they were still slightly elevated. Our vet was like, that's good. Like if you want to just wait another month, we'll wait another month and then we'll go from there, see what happens. That's what we did. We waited another month and the blood work came back like stable. It was still elevated a little bit in those few specific areas, but they hadn't gone like skyrocket high or anything like that. So our vet was like, well, you know, we've ruled out these other things that it could be. He is an older dog, so you may want to consider doing, she called it a cancer hunt, because he has no other symptoms. Like there's nothing else that is showing us that he is bothered by anything. We got him in for a chest x-ray and abdominal ultrasound, and we found out last week that he has a mass on his spleen. Basically, they told us, the imaging doctor told us that it is pretty serious if there's a spleen mass, a splenic mass is what they call it, because that can basically rupture and they can bleed out and die. She said that she didn't seem too concerned like, oh, this is an emergency, you need to go to an emergency vet before we can talk to your vet about what to do, which was good. She gave us some warning signs. I have his hair in my mouth. She gave us some warning signs for like, if you notice these things in him, it's probably a really good idea for you to take him to an emergency vet, but we haven't thankfully noticed any of those things before today. He is currently inside at a different animal hospital than the one we usually take him to because they don't really do this kind of surgery. So he is in there right now. He's just having a surgery consult. He's not having any procedures done today. He's just having a consultation. So I think the vet is just doing like an exam on him right now and he's gonna come out in just a few minutes. But I wanted to give a quick update. It's been really hard. It's been really sad. We don't know that the mass is cancerous. Also, I didn't mention that, but they weren't going to do a biopsy because that puts the mass at risk for rupture or leaking or whatever, which would not be good. From my understanding, he's in really good health and we could probably go ahead and do the surgery and they could test the mass and see if it's cancerous. It could be benign, which would be great, but obviously we won't know that until everything is done with. Like I was saying, to my understanding, besides the splenic mass, he's in pretty good health overall based on his lab work and all that kind of stuff. Even though he's old, I'm hoping that they're like, okay, let's go ahead and do the surgery. The lady that took Milo said that the surgeon will come out in about 10 minutes and discuss everything with me and we'll make a plan. So that feels good that we're just like, we're getting it figured out before it's a big issue. I will keep you guys updated on what's going on. Okay, so we're back home. Got my little guy with me. So I just feel relieved after the conversation that I had with the surgeon. So Milo's gonna have surgery on Thursday of this week. The surgeon came out and talked to me after he took a look at Milo and we chatted for a little bit, and basically he was just saying that like it's great that he hasn't had his spleen rupture, but it's obviously a big concern that it could rupture. They want to get him in for the surgery this week, so the first available they had was Thursday, so we'll drop him off Thursday morning. He'll stay overnight for one night so they can monitor him, make sure he's not having any bleeding or anything like that, and then he'll come home at some point on Friday. They'll send out whatever they need to send out for biopsy. So that's the Milo update. It is 5 o'clock, and I think the guys are scheduled to be home around like 8 or 8:30 maybe. I still have a lot to do. I have a problem anytime there's an occasion to make something from my Sweet Laurel cookbook. I make something from my Sweet Laurel cookbook. All right, cakes are out of the oven. They look so good. So for this recipe, she like slices them in half and then has like 4 different layers. Just makes me nervous. I have a history of ruining Sweet Laurel cake, so we'll see. I'm just worried that it's gonna get so thin that I'm just really gonna mess it up, but we'll see. Also, like, am I cutting it even all the way around? I'm scared. I don't know how to do this. I'm not a baker. I am, but I'm not. Send help. Oh my gosh. I have stress. I have stress about this cake. Oh my gosh, this is going so poorly, you guys. I'm making like 18 million slices in this cake. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, layer 1, done. This layer, I don't know what happened here, sis, but she ruined. I made some raspberry jam, and I'm gonna use this instead of Cocoa Whip because I was not going to a store that had Cocoa Whip, and I am really bad at making it myself. So we're just going with vanilla frosting, and that'll have to do. I really messed this one up. Oh my gosh. Cake gurus, don't come for me. This is going great, can't you tell? I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. Presentation, I'm gonna give it about a 4 out of 10. But taste, I like took a little of the scraps and did a spoon with the raspberry and the frosting. I haven't even had like an actual piece yet, and I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. This is so good. Well, I think this is where I'm gonna end this video, actually. I do have some more cooking and stuff that I need to get done, but I feel like I just need to focus on that and get that done before the guys get home. They should be home very soon, which is exciting. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I really appreciate all of you who have stuck around, even though I haven't really been around. If you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so when I do upload more videos, you will be notified. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.